illness? Are any of the things you're hoping other people perceive of you or stuff you want to perceive of yourself?
Say it again.
You said that you want the family members to see you as human,
Mhm.
you know, somebody that is flawed, makes mistakes. Also to recognize that you're trying, that you've acknowledged that you have this tremendous battle that you're taking on.
Yeah.
Are those things that you want to give yourself credit for as well? Because the only thing you've given the only thing that you said that you wanted to change was you wanted to look at it as an illness. Did that make a little more sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I would like them to give me credit for, for trying.
Does Jen want to give herself credit for trying?
Yeah. Yeah. And I think to some extent, I think I do. It's not, I know it's not easy. I hear stories about people that have had, just there's so much wreckage that comes. I still have my family.
Mm-hmm.
I thought for some reasons, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
And I still have my job.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been to jail. I haven't lost.
So you have the same job that you
much.
had prior to treatment?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the work environment's pretty supportive then?
Well, they have to be.
Okay.
I took family medical leave, and I think
Okay.
there's just a few people that really know about
Okay.
what's going on. Just to HR that I try to make sure we're working into. Then when I go back, I don't know if I'm going to say a lot, to my coworker. They might get it. They probably will get it anyway. If they ask me out.
Sure.
And I'll just be like, no, I'm not drinking anymore. My plan is to just say, I've got some health issues and I can't drink anymore.
Okay. So be honest, but indirectly.
Yeah,
honest.
it's still honest, right?
I don't know, what do you think?
Yeah. I'm kind of nervous about telling them everything. Like,
Sure.
I just want to kind of work.
Leave work.
Yeah, no more going out with them.
Right. Can you tell me, Jen, a little bit about, you stated that your husband drinks, doesn't drink in the house anymore.
Right, not anymore.
Okay. What's that like for you since coming back?
I kind of feel like, why should I have him give up something? He doesn't have a problem, so I don't want him to have to lose anything else, like if he wants to drink, fine.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll have a big problem. I'm kind of nervous about it, I can't be in the house. Okay, that's my rule. He kind of was like, oh, really? Oh, okay. We can't, it's a big change for him, too.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to have parties anymore, have
Mhm.
people. We used to have friends that would come over, like there were about 3 couples that used to kind of rotate, or sometimes we'd all come over and drink way too much and play cards, and that got out of hand. So I think, I honestly, I'm going to miss that. And I think he's going to miss that too. So, I don't know. But he can go out as much as he wants. I just don't want to be involved in it.
Since you've been home, has that happened?
No. I don't know. I think I could smell. Well, I don't know if it was really me.
Okay.
Like, or if I was just having a craving.
Okay.
Like a mouthwash or whatever it was, but I could smell it, and that was kind of like, but I didn't ask him if he had been drinking.
You said that the whole dynamic of, you don't want him to give up something because he doesn't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
You stated that you're nervous a little bit about the whole situation. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Well, what if I have a really shitty day and I come home and I would just want to, now have a drink? There's going to be days where I'm sure that's going to happen.
Stressful days, sure.
Yeah. And I just don't want, if he's still drinking, I don't want him to be like, okay, yeah, let's go. You can have just one. So that's where I'm a little nervous. I have to be accountable for me. I can't put it on him.
You seemed a little apprehensive about him supporting you 100%.
A little bit. A little bit. He had the opportunity 3 times while I was in treatment to come to family sessions, and he only came once. He only could get away from work, and that was that hurt a little bit that he didn't come. But
what's it like for you when he hurts you in that manner? So I imagine it's a little bit different than a coworker doing something that's hurtful. I imagine the hurts are a little bit different. What was that like for you? The 2 times that he wasn't able to come?
It sucked. It really did. And I talked to my therapist about that at that point too, and just kind of left it up. Well, he's got to do his own stuff. I've got to take care of myself. But it was kind of like I wish he was more involved with me. You know, if this was cancer, would he been there? I guess that's my question.
Well, it sounds to me that you're really, I don't know if confused is the right word, that he maybe recognizes alcoholism as an illness, like you want to perceive it. Is that about right?
Yeah, I don't know if he really gets it.
What about this? Go ahead.
He gets that I was really sick.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he knew that I was drinking. Well, he somewhat knew. There were times when I would hide it and not, you know, talk about some bottles that he didn't know recycling would go out.
Sure. What would make you feel supported?
He would have come. If he would go to some meetings, there was open meetings, but he doesn't. He's got his own thing. He's going. You know, he's got a lot of friends. He really likes sports. He's always watching. You know, football. When football season starts, oh my God. You know, cancel everything. We don't do. That's what he does. He'll go to his friend's house, and so I feel kind of left out sometimes, and like it's not really. It's a marriage, and I know that, you know, all marriages are a work in progress. But I don't know.
So you feel even before you went to treatment, there were parts of you that felt isolated from his life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if I'm hearing you correctly, you know, making this commitment to yourself, and it sounds like to your family as well, for sobriety. It sounds like it's another thing that has isolated you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's that like to be stuck in the middle of that?
It's a shitty
Choosing.
feeling. It's a shitty feeling. Because I know if I continue to drink, something's going to happen. You know, I'm going to end up driving into a tree, or you know, my liver. Holy shit! When I went in, it was not good. When I went in for detox, they said that my liver enzymes were extremely elevated. The normal range, they were like 4 times above what the normal range was, and that was scary. You know, because you can't see what's going on
Sure.
on the inside. And I have had pancreatitis in the past, and that's not fun.
No.
So I know that, you know, it's life-threatening for me, and it's...
And just to kind of go along where you're taking me with the health issues, are you continuing to get regular checkups?
Yeah.
To make sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you're trying to cover, I hear you trying to cover all your bases here, the emotional support, the physical health support, you're starting to build your social support too.
Mm-hmm.
And you seem very focused on covering your bases. You shared with me that you have 2 older daughters.
Mhm.
Okay. How much?
20s.
Okay. Are they supportive?
Yeah. I mean, I talk with both of them at least once a week, and they come home. Not as much as I would like to see them. They're both off in college. One is going to the cities,
Okay.
U of M, and then the other one is in Michigan.
Okay.
So
They're away.
They're away. They don't. I think they're at that point in their life where they're having, you know, they're living their
Sure.
lives, and I'm very happy for them. So they're supportive.
You seem very proud of them.
Yeah.
That's cool. Did they understand, you know, some of the struggles that you have faced and some of the fears you have now that you're back at home?
Sometimes, somewhat. We didn't really. I think they probably know that Mom has a problem. And they, I don't want to tell them too much. I don't want them to worry.
Want to protect them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So, and they know I went to treatment.
Mm-hmm.
And they know that I'm back and I'm doing okay. So.
Did they? You shared that they had family sessions. Did they participate in any of
No.
that was going on?
No.
Okay. Were they away
No.
at school at the time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I see.
Yeah, I didn't want to pull them away from their studies. So.
It seems to me that there's some stress at home, that's not work related. Your fear, your apprehension about maybe some of the support that your husband is giving you or not giving you. I'm wondering, because you said it yourself, that you're human, you're going to have off days, you're going to have stressful days, things don't go too well. Did you work out any kind of, as I call them, safety plan in the event you do have a stressful day at work?
Yeah. I have a sponsor, and it's a temporary sponsor, and they're not in town. It's one from Hazelton.
Okay.
So I can call them, and I'm trying to find a sponsor here, but it's going to take a while. I just started attending the meetings.
Okay.
I have a meeting list. I know where they are.
Okay.
I can go to them. And I have a few people's numbers that I can call. Just, if I'm having a shitty day, go
Sure.
and have a cup of coffee or something just to talk. I bought myself a new iPod,
Okay.
so I can go, walking.
Mhm.
I've got some good music that I like.
Good.
So if I'm having a bad day, that's kind of my plan, is just to, wait it out, go for a walk and clear my mind.
So you put a lot of thought into this
That's,
already.
yeah.
Being
Yeah,
home
that was
a
Hazelton.
week?
Hazelton helped me with that
Right,
quite a bit.
right.
So, I'm really glad that I went there.
It's one, it's, I give you so much credit. It's one thing to do it in a relatively structured environment. It's a whole other thing to transfer that into your everyday, crazy, busy, I have a family life.
Mhm.
So I think that's something you should hold on to and be very proud of. Because like I said, that's not the norm for some people that go away and leave everything for treatment and then come home. That's very good. Now, I said we could maybe role play this a little bit. If you were to have some, friends saying, "Hey, let's go out to happy hour after work," or
Okay, yeah. No. Just kidding.
let's do whatever. What
It's going to be tough.
would you like to say to them?
Yeah, I'd like to spend some time with you, but I'm not drinking. And it's not going to be very fun if I go and not drink. So
You're not going to be fun, or the experience is going to be
the
fun?
experience wouldn't be very fun.
You yourself would be fun. Or no?
I don't know. I can
Is
just,
Jen not fun when she's not drinking?
I think I'm more fun when I am drinking. It's just easier to be around people. It's easier to kind of let down your guard and talk to people. So if they were to ask me, I'd just say no. I've got to go home and probably, I don't know. I think that would plant a big seed in my head and probably lead to some cravings. And especially if I had a bad day at work, if it was really stressful at work, then it would be really hard.
Okay.
So I'm still nervous about that, and I think it's an okay thing.
Sure. Yeah. It's you're doing something new. And
Mhm.
There's a lot of unknown, a lot of gray area. So, you're nervous. I can't predict anything. You can't predict anything. So if they were to ask you and you would say,